Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about my favorite thing. It is food. I have been living in Chiang Mai for just about 2 months now, and part of the culture here in Chiang Mai is to eat out at restaurants for most of your meals. I personally don't love this. I love cooking and I love eating healthy food at home, but it's been really fun exploring all of the different kinds of restaurants that they have here available in the city. I have compiled a list of my favorite places to eat in Chiang Mai. I'm vegan and my boyfriend is not. So most of these restaurants are not vegan restaurants, but will have vegan options available. There are a couple of vegan restaurants on here as well that we found that were absolutely amazing. So if you are interested in my favorite restaurants in Chiang Mai that you definitely need to check out, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. So before we talk about restaurants, I just want to talk about two things that sort of get honorable mention. The first thing that I want to talk about is actually a bar. As far as we could tell, they didn't serve any food, and that is Northgate Jazz. We went here a couple nights ago on our 9-year anniversary. Listening to live jazz is something that Will and I always love to do at home. On a number of occasions, we would drive past this bar and we would see people lined up outside drinking and listening to the music. So we knew it was going to be a really hot spot. We looked it up online, saw it had great reviews, so we put it in pen for our anniversary date, and we were not disappointed. The music at this bar was incredible. The musicians were so amazing. It was such a fun vibe. Drinks were not that expensive, and it was a great place for a date. If you're looking for a great bar to go to that's not too expensive with great music, a great atmosphere, then definitely check out Northgate Jazz. The second honorable mention that I want to bring up, I actually didn't have written down on my list, but I literally just ordered from them, which made me think I should mention them in this video. So here in Chiang Mai, they have Food Panda, which is an online delivery service. It looks exactly the same as Foodora at home. They just changed out Foodora for Food Panda. We ordered from a couple of different restaurants on here before we found one called Vegan Haven, and ever since we found them, we have not ordered from anywhere else. We order a lot of our meals for delivery for lunch. Vegan Haven is super affordable. We usually order 3 dishes from them for lunch, and it comes to between $13 and $16 every time. I'm talking in Canadian dollars for this whole video. They have really good Western junk food as well as traditional Thai food options. So if you're looking for a place to order from, or if you're living close to the actual restaurant, which is just a little bit too far for us to get to for lunch, then I would definitely recommend checking out Vegan Haven. The food is delicious, really good prices. Okay, so let's move on to the restaurants. So by far my favorite restaurant in Chiang Mai is Good Souls. Good Souls is a little bit more expensive. The meals there average closer to about $20 Canadian for both Will and I to eat. It's definitely sort of a mid-range restaurant, which is what we found out for Chiang Mai. There are definitely places that you can eat for a lot cheaper than that, but you can eat for a lot more than that as well. So it's kind of in the middle. Good Souls is a vegan restaurant. It's actually the first restaurant that we came to in Chiang Mai. When we landed, I was sick. So I was sick for our journey to Thailand, and the first morning we woke up, we were jet lagged. I was really not feeling well. I looked on Happy Cow and I just picked a random restaurant. It happened to be Good Souls. We went there, and the first thing I ordered is what I would say is probably the best thing that I've tried on their menu. I've had it multiple times at this point, and that is the shredded mushrooms with rice. It is so delicious. When we ordered it the first time on our first day here, we literally had to flag the waitress down and make sure that it was vegan because it just tasted so salty and delicious. It was insane. I loved their falafels. Another thing that I really enjoyed there was their banana black sesame pancake. I don't like bananas, so when we ordered it, Will ordered something that we knew I would like to eat. I ordered the pancake just in case it was too banana-y and we could switch, but I ended up loving it. It was so delicious. The sesame flavor in the pancake is insane. So definitely try out the black sesame pancake if you're into sweet stuff for breakfast. And another thing that I love from there is their mango smoothie. Their smoothies are made with homemade almond milk. They have a real Vitamix blender, so the texture is perfect. They cut up little chunks of mango and put them on top. It's so pretty, so delicious. I didn't even like mango before I tried that smoothie, and now I'm like obsessed with mangoes, okay? So definitely go to Good Souls. You will not be disappointed. The next restaurant on my list is a vegetarian restaurant, not vegan. This is called An Chan. An Chan is just off Neiman Road. It is upstairs, open air. They have Tons of delicious dishes for really good prices. They have sort of two different price points, 80 baht and 120 baht. If you're ordering an 80 baht meal, I would order 2 dishes because just one 80 baht meal is probably not going to fill you up, especially for dinner. This is another restaurant where we usually get 3 things. Will gets one, I get one, and then we share the thing in the middle. So they do lots of traditional Thai cooking with mostly vegan options on the menu. There's a few different omelets and pastas and things that aren't vegan. The food here just has a lot of soul. You can tell that it's home cooked, cooked fresh for you when you order. You get a really good portion size if you're ordering a 120 baht item. Food is really healthy. It's full of vegetables. Some of my favorite things to eat from here are, I believe it's potatoes with curry, and also the crispy corn fritters were amazing as well. Anchan is a really great atmosphere. It has a big balcony. If you go in the evenings, the light is really warm. It's down an alley, so it's quiet. Fans facing every table. The food is really quick, and for those reasons, that is why Anchan makes the list. The next restaurant on my list is called By Hand Pizza. This is where we went for pizza on our anniversary. The first time we discovered this restaurant was actually after the Lantern Festival. That was one of the best nights that we had here in Chiang Mai. And we were walking around just looking for somewhere where we could have a drink and eat. We stopped at a falafel restaurant and they weren't making falafel anymore, so we got up and left. And I'm so happy we did because we stumbled upon By Hand Pizza. So pizza is always a really easy option to veganize. Most pizza dough is vegan anyways, and if you just order your veggie pizza without cheese, you have a vegan meal. When we sat down and looked at the menu, they actually had a separate section for vegan pizza, which made me so excited. I had actual pizza made to be vegan and options for myself. So the first night we went, we shared one of the vegan pizzas. We had a couple drinks. This restaurant is another one that has really good vibes. There's this cat that seems to live there. He was curled up on a cushion just right near our table. The first pizza that I had was so delicious. I had the one with zucchini, mushroom, capers, which I love capers, and Himalayan sea salt. It was so salty from the capers and the sea salt that it tasted like cheese. It was so delicious. So yeah, a really great restaurant for a date because you can have a glass of wine. They have nice dim lantern lighting. The music here was really good. The first night we went, they were playing jazz music, and then the second night we went, they were alternating between reggae and like the Arctic Monkeys, which are pretty different from one another, but both great things to listen to while you're eating pizza. This restaurant is a little bit more expensive. We had our most expensive meal in Chiang Mai at this restaurant. Will had 2 beers, I had a glass of wine, and we each had a pizza, and we paid around 700 baht for it. So that's 35 Canadian dollars. That's the most we've been able to spend on a meal so far since we've been here. So if you're looking to save a little bit of money, maybe you don't have drinks, you just share a pizza, I would definitely still check it out even if you're on a budget. Speaking of budgets, the next 2 places are super affordable. As a vegan in Chiang Mai, I was having a little bit of trouble. When we first came out here, we knew that food was supposed to be really cheap, and what we ended up finding out is that yes, food is cheap if you're eating at the open air Thai restaurant. So if you're eating traditional Thai food, the food here is really inexpensive, 35 to 50 baht per dish. However, there are no vegan options at these restaurants, or it is very hard to find a vegan option at a restaurant like this. A couple of times I ordered veggies with rice, and after I had that a couple of times, I realized that the veggies were completely soaked in butter. So even things that appear to be vegan are not at these types of restaurants in general. So after a little bit of hunting, we were able to find a couple of traditional Thai restaurants that served vegan food for that traditional Thai price. The first one is called Mate Vegetarian. This one is about a 5-minute walk from KSK Mall. This is a buffet style restaurant. There are no frills here. You get a bowl with rice if you want it, and then you can choose your options. The food comes lukewarm, sometimes almost cold, but it is delicious, fresh, and healthy. So I would always get a bowl with rice and 3 items, and this costs 40 baht. So under $2 for a full, big, healthy, hearty lunch. There's lots of different great options here. There's different kinds of curries. Sometimes he had fried rice, different noodles. He has these delicious sort of TVP style dishes as well. He has like fish balls, aka mushroom balls. He has baked meat. He has a little bit of everything. So if you are looking for a really affordable, really delicious, hearty meal, definitely check out Mate Vegetarian. The second really affordable, fully vegan restaurant that we found was actually in the food court in Maya Mall. I have to look up the name of it. So it just says veg food stall on Happy Cow, but I'm pretty sure at the restaurant it's called MJ or I'm J. I thought J was the Thai word for vegan. That was what I read online. Turns out J is not the Thai word for vegan. J is the Thai word for vegetarian, and I learned that the hard way. But anyways, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in my upcoming What I Learned in Thailand video. If you want to see a video where I tell you about all the mistakes and all of the things that I learned living in Thailand, then definitely hit subscribe down below so that you're notified when that video comes out. But anyways, the vegan item joint in Maya Mall is delicious. This is another one, just like Mate Vegetarian, that is buffet style. They also have a menu, but I've never ordered off their menu. My food is here from Vegan Haven. Hello? Sorry, I'll come right down. Now I want to hurry up and finish this so I can eat. I was talking about the mall item joint. So this is another one that's super affordable. I think you get 3 items for around 50 baht. The people who work here are super friendly, full of smiles, ready to help you. The food is served in the buffet style, which at Mate comes cold or like room temperature. Here they'll ask you if you want them to put it in the microwave for you, so you can have your food served hot, which is great. You get huge portions, they fill up your whole plate for you, and the food is absolutely delicious. So my favorite things that I've had from there are the pumpkin and their spring rolls. So they have these fresh little spring rolls that you can add onto your meal for I think literally 10 baht. They're steamed and they are so incredibly delicious. The sauce that they put on them, the texture, the taste, everything about them is so good. Even if you're not vegan, I highly recommend going to this spot for your lunch or dinner. My boyfriend, who is not vegan, tried this place with me the first time that we went, and then he tried other item restaurants from the food court afterwards, and he now goes back to the vegan joint because he liked their food better than any of the other food that he tried in the food court. So definitely check it out whether you're vegan or not if you are in Maya Mall, which I'm sure you will be at some point if you are coming to Chiang Mai. The next restaurant that I'm going to talk about is called Salsa Kitchen. I've been hesitant to order margaritas from a lot of the different restaurants around here because I really like an authentic margarita, a lime margarita on the rocks. And when we went to Salsa Kitchen, they made margaritas with fresh squeezed lime juice on the rocks. We had a pitcher of margaritas. They have a separate vegan menu as well. So for those who are in a couple like mine or who don't care about vegan options, there is a fully non-vegan menu. I ordered the cauliflower tacos. They were really big. You got a ton of food in each taco. They were so delicious. It had great Mexican vibes. There's just something about Mexican restaurants that I love. I just always have such a fun time there. So Salsa Kitchen makes the list as one of my favorite restaurants in Chiang Mai. The next place on my list is called Ice Cream Loves You. This is an ice cream restaurant that I absolutely fell in love with. We've only been once for the stupidest reason, which is that in order to walk there from where we're located, we have to walk by this park, and we only ever really want ice cream at night, kind of after dinner. And when we were walking back from there the first time, the cockroaches, there was so many of them, I think because we were near the park. It was freaking me out, so I haven't been able to get up the balls to go back. However, the ice cream there is so good. So they have so many different vegan options for ice cream. They also have non-vegan ice cream as well, but I think their whole thing is that they want to provide for people who have different kinds of food allergies. I actually got a little like sampler. It wasn't a sampler, it was 3 full sizes of ice cream. I got a coffee one, I got the plain vanilla, and I got a sesame one. All of them were so delicious. You could really taste the flavors. The texture was really good. It was so creamy and soft. It wasn't icy like some vegan ice creams can be. They weren't overly sweet. I don't think he adds any added sugar to them. They were just so delicious. So if you're looking for some bomb vegan ice cream, probably the best vegan ice cream I've ever had, check out Ice Cream Loves You. Okay, and then the last place that I want to talk about is our favorite spot to go to in Neiman, and that is Overstand Coffee. We went to Overstand Coffee the first time because it was really hard for me to find vegan breakfast in this area, and they had jam with toast on their menu online, so we went there because I knew I could at least have that. And we kind of fell in love with it. The food there is really good. It's a little bit pricier, like 100 baht for that jam with toast. But they do have some vegan options. They have like a vegan tomato sandwich with vegan pesto. They also have these delicious flatbread pizzas. Once we ordered a pizza, we haven't ordered anything else from there. We just get the veggie pizza with no cheese. And it's such a great place to work. It's open air, so you're not freezing in the air conditioning. You feel like you're outside enjoying Chiang Mai. They have nice high tables that are a really good height for working on your laptop. The coffee is so delicious. Their Lana green tea is so good. We usually get them iced because it's so hot, but on cooler days we have had hot coffees and hot teas as well. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you're sitting there for the whole morning and into the afternoon, it's not really that much. Plus they give you free water, so the servers are really good. They come and refill your water for you all the time. Most places around here you have to buy bottled water, so it's really nice that they just come and give you free water. They play really good music in there. A lot of people go there to work, so you don't feel like you're taking up a space. It seems like the kind of place where people go to do work. It's just a really great option. Totally worth it if you are looking for some fantastic coffee and some delicious food. Okay, so that wraps up my favorite restaurants in Chiang Mai. I've been racking my brain trying to make sure I didn't forget about anything. I'm like worried that I'm gonna forget something after I film this and be like, oh my god, I didn't talk about that restaurant, but I'm pretty sure that's everything that I wanted to talk about. Let me know down below if you've been to any of these restaurants and if any of them are your favorites as well. This is going up during my 2018 Vlogmas. I am uploading a video every day from December 1st to December 25th. So if you don't want to miss them, definitely hit subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you're updated every day that I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Now I get to go eat my vegan haven. Yes.